Science.
A vet with a tranquilizer gun takes aim at a female elephant in Kenya's Tsavo National Park. His shot's on target and she collapses to the ground with her calf next to her. This elephant's one of 10 in the park that are being fitted with radio tracking collars, 5 males and 5 females. It's a joint project between the Kenya Wildlife Service and NGO Save the Elephants. They want to track the elephants' movements to find out where they cross major roads and a new railway line that's under construction nearby. The team wants to work out where to build so-called wildlife corridors, purpose-built tunnels that allow elephants to cross roads and railway lines safely.
The main objective for tracking these animals for this particular exercise is for us to know where they cross the roads and where they cross the standard gauge railway that is currently under construction. So then we can use that information to better plan for where future underpasses can be put, where animals can cross. The other objective is we've got this standard gauge railway that is ongoing, and there are underpasses that have been created for wildlife to pass through. So we want to understand as scientists and as conservationists whether those underpasses are effective and whether they're sufficient in numbers. And once we've known that, then we can be able to plan for future underpasses elsewhere.
Kenya signed an agreement with China in 2013 to construct a new standard gauge railway from Nairobi to Mombasa, part of which will run through the Tsavo National Park. The section of the line that passes through the park's being built at a raised level to allow space for underpasses for the animals underneath. The Tsavo ecosystem's home to Kenya's largest single elephant population, according to non-profit organisation the Tsavo Trust. It says there were just over 12,000 elephants in the Tsavo conservation area in the 2011 census. Robert O'Brien's Assistant Director of the Tsavo Conservation Area at the Kenya Wildlife Service. He says monitoring the elephants' movements will also help to reduce conflict with humans, a key issue in this area.
Elephants are raiding farms, so we want to follow them, and so that at least we plan when we know they're going and when it's safe for us to remove them from this side to the other side.
The Kenya Wildlife Service vet team is getting ready for another flight, preparing the doses of sedative that will go inside the tranquilizer gun before the helicopter takes to the sky to search for elephants. They've managed to dart the leader of this herd. Other elephants gather nearby while the big bull goes under. Sospita Kiambi, a coordinator for the Kenya Wildlife Service Elephant Programme, says the project's potentially dangerous for both elephants and people.
And that's...
Wow. It is a very expensive exercise. One collar is approximately $4,000 US. So we are putting this much resources to try and quantify in scientific ways how infrastructure is affecting wildlife distribution and more so elephants. So that now in future we'll have a scientific backup to help inform decision-making.
Save the Elephants says the Tsavo ecosystem is under threat from urbanization, climate change and poaching, all of which are crippling the number of elephants. Projects like this one could help elephants and people live together a little more harmoniously, but this elephant's new collar might take a bit of getting used to.